It's been a journey over these years, and one of the things that you allude to in your conversation here, about that year that we lived together, and this was in 2002 to 2003 that we lived together, and something very important and life-changing happened to you that year that we were living together.
Yeah.
That was we had a very good friend, your friend, but my friend through association kind of thing.
Yeah.
His name was Joe Pealstrom, and he was the lead singer of Urban Life, which was a band out in Tempe, Arizona, which is where you lived before coming to Bakersfield.
Yep.
Well, I remember that morning, I think it was in May, he called at 4 a.m. and left us a voicemail.
Yeah, we were both in bed, but we got the message that he was on his way out. And what's funny is that when I lived there with him and Bobby and a couple of my other friends, we'd take random middle of the night road trips, and we always did it. And sometimes it was probably not the best idea, but here I'm still around, so I guess. But yeah, it was just another day, and Joe was on his way, and we were looking forward to it. And but yeah, that was. I still remember that day very clearly. I still remember when I got the phone call that Joe had been in a car accident and passed away, and one of my other good friends was in the hospital, and actually down here at UCSD. And I remember where I was at in the apartment. I remember everything that happened that day, and I had a great girlfriend, and she was supportive, and obviously my family was there for me. But that's why I say you had already been through something, as difficult, and you kind of, having you there. I remember I was sitting on the porch, and you had just gotten off of work, and I don't remember. I think maybe my girlfriend had called you and told you what happened or whatever, but you knew by the time you got there. And I remember sitting there and seeing you pull up and hustle up the stairs to come and see me, and it was, and I hadn't really processed it or even allowed myself to really start processing it but then you got there, and it was, that's when I kind of hit me. And it's something I don't think I would wish on my worst enemy, to be honest, but but Joe was just, it felt so cruel, just because Joe was such a talented guy. And I still, to this day, I still would be amazed to see what he would have done, as he got older and things like that. And he probably would have sold out in the same way as I've sold out, but he'd still be cooler about it than I am. He always was.
Well, what was phenomenal about Joe is that, I'm just relaying the stories that you told me about him, is that, he produced so much music, and he died at 21 or 22?
21. Yeah.
21 years old. So in 3 or 4 years, the amount of songs that he produced, and this was all like, homegrown kind of music kind of stuff that he put together, but it was so talented. And I think maybe in one of these clips I'll include one of his songs, maybe Highest Plane for Me or something like that,
Yeah.
Cause I'm a wreck, that wouldn't surprise me. Oh yeah, I'm tired of waiting, my feet are tied down and I'm so frustrated. Is this the highest plane for me? Oh yeah, I'm tired of waiting, about all this, thinking about trying to decide my new direction, trying to decide if I needed to make some of my own corrections. Hey, I fought with myself because I'm not the type of man to confront. I'll be blunt, I look for the answers, I look for the reasons. The seasons change, but the heat'll always creep in. The conclusions I can make are starting to make me not care. I swear I wish these thoughts were never there, cause if they were, oh, it would all be good. Oh yeah, I'm tired of waiting, tired of waiting. My feet are tied down and I'm so frustrated. Is this the highest plane for me? Oh yeah, I'm tired of waiting, I'm tired of waiting. My feet are tied down and I'm so frustrated. Is this the highest plane for me? What'll it ever be? This is what we all know. Struck back and I'm going home. This is what we all know. Struck back and I'm going home. This is what we all know. Struck back and I'm going home. Highest plane.
The way he had gone from like keyboard, teaching himself how to play guitar, to the sophistication he got, you know, and he had made a new song right before he died, and he had sent it over, and you know,
At
the
holidays.
yeah, and the sophistication he got, like you said, it's just pretty amazing. It showed his talent, and it showed, you know, what he had to offer, and I think it's something that you know, I'm glad that I still have it to a certain extent. You know, on my better days, I try not to lament what was maybe lost, but just enjoy what we had, and.
a brand new blend. I wish you wouldn't. 3 times out of the day, I'll sit and wait. Oh, I'm waiting for that holiday. Hear me climbing out of bed. I hear you climbing out of bed. I wish we wasn't. Oh, oh no, oh no. You got me waiting for those holidays. Oh no, oh no. And I feel a lot more spiritual these days. Oh no, oh no. You got me waiting for those holidays. Oh, oh no. And I feel a lot more festive these days. I always find myself at this window. You got me waiting for those holidays. You got me waiting for those spiritual days. Oh no, you got me waiting for those holidays. Oh no, and I'm feeling holidays.
You know, yeah, he was just such an amazing, talented kid. Everything he did. I mean, I met him when we were skateboarding, and he was, you know, he was fun to skateboard with, and he was really good at it. You know, and he was just one of those guys that just whatever he picked up, whatever he tried to do, he was good at. You know, and you know, I'm really happy. I got to be his friend for as long as I did. You know, so.